All right, now this. We've all heard a lot about so-called book bans, but just how hard is it to actually find books about race and LGBTQ issues that are at the heart of this debate? Our next guest says, well, it's not hard at all. And in fact, it may be the opposite. He dug into school libraries across the country, and he is here to share his findings. Incubate Debate founder James Fishback joins us now. James, you write in the Free Press about this debate over banned books, where the left is screaming that conservatives are trying to keep books out of school libraries. You write this: the truth about banned books. The left claims that progressive books are being censored in public schools, but my research proves the opposite is true. What did you find?
What I found was I looked at 35 of the largest public school districts in the country, blue states and red states, urban and rural, all over the country, and a systematic undercounting of conservative books, conservative authors. And that's what's so troubling. We need viewpoint diversity more than ever, John. We're a divided country. Young people often don't consider the other side. And when I was a young kid, I went to my school's library. I checked out progressive books from Cornell West and Glenn Greenwald. They challenged me. And young Americans are not being challenged like that anymore.
Yeah, if you don't look at both viewpoints, you're always going to have a one-sided view of things. You wrote this about the one-sidedness of school libraries. You wrote, quote, for example, How to Be an Anti-Racist by Ibram X. Kendi, which argues that the only remedy to past discrimination is present discrimination. It's stocked in 42% of U.S. school districts I surveyed. Meanwhile, only a single school district, Northside Independent School District in San Antonio, Texas, offers students Woke Racism by John McWhorter, a book that challenges the borderline religious anti-racist ideas advanced by Kendi. So again, you get one side, but not the other.
This book right here, I vehemently disagree with it. I've read it twice. It should exist on every school shelf, so long as this book, which repudiates these broken ideas here. 13 times, John, 13 times more often are you going to find this progressive book than this book that backs, kind of refutes the argument.
So the last time that you were here, we were talking about an article that you wrote about conservative viewpoints, conservative ideas getting elbowed out of debate at the high school and the college level, that it was sort of a trend toward one-sidedness in debate thinking. This would seem to follow along those same lines. And I'm wondering, who's behind this? Is it school boards? Is it individual librarians?
That's the million-dollar question. I think this is a symptom of a much bigger problem in education, which is the one-sidedness. Very, very one-sided. We've seen it with the increase in anti-Semitic education. We've seen it with what's happening across the country. If you ask your teacher what they think about President Trump, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get a positive answer. You're not going to get an honest answer. And I think about this book right here. Kamala Harris, I deeply respect her. I didn't vote for her, but I respect her. Her book is found in 56% of the libraries that I surveyed. But Vice President Mike Pence, her immediate predecessor, is only found in 6%. There's something deeply wrong, John, when back-to-back vice presidents, there's such a large discrepancy between the two.
Yeah,
Americans deserve the truth.
And it broadens out to many other Republicans as well. Vivek Ramaswamy, his book was in 0% of the libraries. Nikki Haley, her book, again, in 0. Mike Pompeo, the same thing. Tim Scott, his book, America, Redemption Story, in 0% of the libraries. And Ron DeSantis' book in 0% of the libraries. How do we get past this?
Well, it's funny you bring up Vivek. He often says that the path to truth runs through free speech and open debate. Let's bring debate back to the classroom. Let's bring conflicting viewpoints. Let's have progressive conversations about race. Let's have the conservative case about race as well. And then through that discussion, John, we will find truth.
I was supposed to have two sides in a debate. That's why they call it a debate.
That's
James,
right.
Great to see you again. Thank you. Look forward to your next article.
Yeah.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.